Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, I'm going to show you a couple of teams you can use for this invasion. The first team I'm going to show is going to be really fast for just whipping through those early stages nice and fast. And when it gets to the stage where you have to multicast for this team, depending on your player level, I'll show a different team that maybe you can use to make things that little bit quicker. Alright, first thing you absolutely want to do is grab tier 1 from the shop. This gives you a bunch of different things. A potion of enchantment, really handy. All your troops start enchanted at the start of each and every battle, as well as more troops, gold, invasion, sigils, and more. Now, if you don't have it already, it's really important to pick up tier 2. This is because you get a red Charlotte. She is a siege breaker. Now, what these do extra damage to the tower. Now, you don't really need the traits if you're a newer player to the game. I wouldn't worry so much about that if you can't get them. But it is important to have her. She deals damage to an enemy, and if they're a tower, deal 3 to 5 times damage based on her ascensions. So 3 times damage is basic, and then if you ascend her once, you'll get 4 times, and you get her to mythic, you'll do 5 times damage to the tower. So that is really important to get her if you can, and pop her into the team. What we have here, we have a King's Dagger. Let's take a quick look at this. Ooh, explodes. Loads of gems, loads of blue gems, magic +1. Grant a random status effect to all rogue allies and summon a rogue troop. That's actually pretty good. This will actually be pretty handy for this event. Yeah, the fact it has a summon as well. Gives a status to rogues. Very handy indeed, but I'm not going to use that one today, although that is a perfectly fine weapon. Right, let's take a look. The team I've got here to start with is going to be really good for quite a while, until we have to maybe start casting our main damage dealers more than once. In the first place, I have Orb of Winter, deals damage to all enemies, boosted by frozen enemies, uses blue. Then Sibelius, really good troop, eliminates all armor from the first enemy, then deals 40 damage to all enemies in my case. That is based on your magic level, but the fact it eliminates all armor first means that damage is effectively true damage, which is pretty cool. So that's the one we'll be looking to cast the most if we can. Red Charlotte, as we know, is our siege breaker. We'll be using her to bash up those towers later on. And we're going to have Captain McCaw here. All rogue allies start with 50% mana. That's everybody in the team, and it does damage if you decide to use it as well. And you can have a bit of fun with it as well. You can actually run a team where you charge this guy up really quickly, cast it on someone, and if they're submerged, they're just going to die instantly. Really good. Right, if you don't have a Sibelius, you can pop in a Atlanta instead. She deals damage to all enemies in a similar kind of way. Just doesn't have that armor reduction part first, but she still will do enough to wipe out the enemies in the early stages. Banner for this, I'm going to go for +2 purple, +1 yellow, -1 green. So let's do this then on the early stages. We are in a corsair class. Gain 2 gold on 4 or 5 gem matches. Every little helps. And gain 2 bonus blue. Talent trees wise, I'm going to go for snap freeze, insulated, light fingers. Why not get some more gold? Watery binding. Or you can have backup if you're a newer player, if you prefer that. Bit of safety. Deluge. I'd prefer it if this was this could be so much fun. If it would submerge a random enemy on 4 or 5 gem matches, that would make Captain McCaw just so much fun. It would be ludicrous. We'll have dodge because we are up top, so we'll try and dodge that skull damage. And if you do have this on level 100, then absolutely Thieves Guild. All rogues gain 1 magic on 4 or 5 of a kind. Right, so let's do a few scraps then. So we're looking for blue, brown or purple to start off with, and we should be absolutely off to the races. Blue is really good because you get the bonus blue, so even without a mana surge, you are absolutely guaranteed to get the Orb of Winter up on a single match of blue. So that is the way to go at first. Something ironic about this game at the moment, how Captain McCaw, for example, will submerge those enemies who are already used to being underwater, but if they are submerged, it can kill them straight away because they're underwater, but they kind of live underwater. never mind. Oh, we have a raven. We have a dead raven. So this is going to be it for the first several stages. It's going to be just casting or collecting blue for the Orb of Winter, then hopefully you'll be wiping out the enemy in a single hit for a while. We'll grab that anyway. That's got our Sibelius up. We can use now Charlotte to just finish off that tower. The towers are going to start going up in life and armor every single round. They slowly get more and more powerful, and then slowly but surely they will actually replace all these standard other troops. Until you've got nothing but towers. That's a good chunk of blue straight away. Might as well get this as well. Not that I needed to. So yeah, just one mana collection and one cast for a lot of players at the early stages of this. Obviously how quick this does it will be based on your magic level, but it's still going to be the quickest way to do it regardless at first. Because you have the choice. You can charge up Orb of Winter and Sibelius if you need to. They don't mana block each other. If you don't have Sibelius, grab Atlanta. See, now we've got to do 2 casts, you see. So I'll cast that first. Oh, she's submerged. Should we just give her a cheeky kill just for a laugh? Oh, they're going to die anyway. Oh, it's more fun when you can actually kill them outright when they've got loads of health. But hey, we'll let McCall have his fun anyway. See, if the enemy goes submerged on this, if they have the traits where they actually go submerged as part of their spell or whatever, then it's actually going to work against them, because Captain McCall can just kill them absolutely outright. Grab this, that's going to be a 4 match on purple. Finish off. Storm Tower. Grab that anyway. Cast one then the other, or just one if it works out that way. Well, I'll just do this stage now, then I'll pause the video, jump ahead a few levels and see how the team is doing. Of course, you can make things slightly slower. You can take out not Red Charlotte, sorry, Captain McCall, if you wanted, and put in a second Sibelius. Because if it starts enchanted, it's still going to be pretty quick to get our mana up. Let's grab that blue while it's there. Might as well give that a wallop. Right, let's do this last one, then I'll pause the video, do a few more stages, then come back and see how this team is shaping up still. If it needs adjusting, I will make said adjustments. So we've got extra towers now, there's an extra tower repaired. It doesn't matter because we can cast our Charlotte, Garboosh. Captain McCall smashes massive beak into that tower. That'd be fun to see, wouldn't it? Watch a macaw stroke parrot smash into a tower and just like wrecking it. Intriguing. Anyway, I'm going to pause the video, do a few more levels and come back. Right, for this second team, you can kind of cheat a little bit. We're still going to have Captain McCall because it's still really good to have that 50% start with mana. But if you don't mind getting rid of that, you can actually pop in another one of any of these troops. Another Red Charlotte if it's preferred. In fact, if you've got 4 Red Charlotte, just chuck them all in there. Just charge them all up. They're all going to start enchanted, and then you can just go around bashing those towers to bits absolutely straight away. without the need of a hero. But now these two are actually quite nifty for this, because obviously that does a lot of normal damage, but because it does so much damage, it eats into the enemy's life straight away, kind of acting like true damage in a way. But Amira does a true damage to an enemy, steals 2 magic, but if the enemy uses blue mana, deal a double damage. We've got 2 blue enemies here. Desdemona deals a true damage to an enemy and deals double damage if they use yellow, and we have yellow here. So providing we have any blue or yellow using mana towers, then we can actually do double damage to them really easily, which is really powerful when combined with our red Charlotte, who will do a 3 times damage to the towers automatically. So really cool. If you don't have one of these troops, or you still would prefer to use a weapon, just type in true damage into the search bar and take a look at what you've got and just pop one of them in there. With this team, I would use something that done damage to all if you could. Reduces ring would be good because it doesn't mana block the other troops too badly anyway. Yeah, but lots of different options there. So if you still fancy using a class, so you get the class XP, and pop in a true damage weapon to complement these ones. But I'm going to try this just out of a pure experiment. I haven't actually looked at the banner for this yet, so I don't use yellow. Let's try that first. That'll do. That looks good to me. Not perfect though. Let's see if we can do any better. No, using all red as well, which is quite nifty. Oh no. Now I'll stick with that. That's absolutely fine. That will do. So our mirror is ready next round anyway, so we may as well collect some red. So let's take a look at this. So ordinarily this would do 56 true damage. If they use blue, does extra. So we'll cast it on somebody that does blue, and they're gone. Do you use yellow? You do, don't you? Out of it. Tower. Gone. 3 down already. All we've got to do now is finish off the last one. Let's get our troops charged up and just do it again. Obviously you can hit them with this first if you like. If you get your Captain McQuarrie up again, you're just going to wipe them out straight away. We'll get a skull hit. That'll do. Just looking for blue and yellow towers at first to benefit from our double true damage. Get ready if we can. So what we got? Blue, let's pick on that last one. See ya. Top one's going to die anyway. So can we do it with that? Oh, no, we'll save that. Let's get rid of them first. Let's get rid of the next one that's got the most mana. Let's do this because this is going to be a skull hit. Soften them up a little bit. Sorry. You're gone. Actually, I'm not sorry. Not in the slightest. It's a mere tower. It doesn't have feelings. It's like going up to a building and saying sorry to it. Not sorry. It's trying to kill you. So I'll just do a couple more then, because I think this is going to be the way to go with this. Do we have any yellow ones? Yes, we do. Bye-bye. True blue, and you are dead. That doesn't rhyme in the slightest, but I don't care. Siege breaker. Kaput. Alright, so let's just get someone charged up again, and that is the way to rock and roll with this one. Still no red. Let's get him. Oh, yeah, we can kill him anyway. forgot that Captain McCaw does decent damage. That's okay damage. It's not spectacular, but it's alright. 69. Level 69. Let's grab some of... should we grab that? Is that any good? Green and blue? Not really. Better to get red. Alright, who wants to be dead first? The blue one. Who wants to be dead next? The yellow one. Who's got the next mana? You. Bye. Submerged. So we can drown a tower. If we cast Captain McCaw again, we would effectively drown a tower and kill it by submerged, which is a bit weird. But hey ho, it is what it is. Alright, and I'll just do one more now. Nice and easy. Couple of Skullwax there, we're not too bothered about, but we'll do that anyway. Get rid of him, save our spell. And we got a blue one at the bottom there. Hasta la vista. Yellow, bye bye. Siegebreaker, get out of here. Yep, nice, straightforward and easy. No hero required if you don't want to. With that team. Right, there's the video. If you enjoyed it or found it useful, helpful, any of the above, then why not hit that like and subscribe button. But most of all, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.